The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Little River Medical Center. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I am at Little River Medical Center, and I'm joined by Carly. Thanks for chatting with me.
Thanks for being here.
We are going to be talking about, it's the holiday season, which is typically a very happy time for people, but there can be a little bit of holiday blues, and you are the expert when it comes to this sort of thing, right?
Yeah, so we see a variety of concerns ranging from financial to time constraints to isolation and loneliness. People also are feeling the effects of that time change, that season change as we get into the holidays. It's dark out when they leave work at the end of the day.
And a lot of this stuff, obviously, we can't always control it. So what are some things that we can do to make us feel better during this time?
Sure, so if we want to consider starting with that time constraints, all the schedule changes, we have a bunch of holidays coming up all at once, really making sure you keep a calendar for yourself and you are prioritizing what you can and can't do or what maybe can, happen later or at a different time. That really helps with that time management and feeling less out of control with your schedule. Gift giving is big at this time of year, so the financial stress, stick to a budget, make sure you know what you're comfortable spending, what you can spend, and stick to that. Gift giving isn't always about the monetary or material item that you give. Remembering that you can give time or you can give something that is more thoughtful or like handmade, something like that to alleviate that stress. The seasons changing, that less daylight at this time. Try and get out for a walk during your day. Yes. Get out for a walk, go take a breather. Everybody can take a 5-minute break during their workday and come right back at your lunch hour. Go for, a little time outside, sit on a bench, sit at a picnic table, something like that, just to get that daylight in because a lot of us do work indoors.
True. I also have a happy light. I don't know if it's truly scientifically proven, but I feel like, at least in my head, that it works. It gives that little extra boost whenever you can't get out in the sunlight too.
What is that?
It's a little light panel, and it kind of mimics the sun. It's some wavelength of light.
Maybe
I'm
a
no
full,
scientist, but
full spectrum light.
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
So I think it's supposed to kind of help with, melatonin, chemicals, that sort of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about something that I think comes up around the holidays: boundaries. With yourself, with your family. How do you work through that with your patients?
So I think that connects a lot back to that schedule, right? So sometimes we are looking at an overbearing family or maybe some family conflict during this time of year, and just prioritizing what you can and can't manage and putting kind of a time boundary on how much time you spend with your family, just to alleviate that stress and that pressure of, oh no, maybe there's going to be conflict or everybody needs to get along. It just kind of helps, mediate that.
Exactly. And you got to be taking care of yourself. What are some signs that people might think that they need to talk to somebody or see a counselor?
Sure. So, we're kind of used to seeing the fluctuation in mood and whatnot this time of year, but if it starts to persist past the holidays and it's becoming really, really unmanageable, consider talking to your primary care physician.
All right. Well, if somebody's interested in coming to talk to you or another counselor here at Little River, what's the best way to get in contact with you guys?
Absolutely. So we are an integrated care model. So if they make an appointment with a primary care physician with us, they can get connected to behavioral health care.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Little River Medical Center.